Hello! Good evening.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to another live session with me, Paul.
Me, Jason.
Together we are those vegan guys.
Oh, down.
This is one of our regular live sessions we do one a week. Saturday, Friday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Sunday.
We get just, I don't say we, I don't want to lump you in with it. I get just as confused as some of our subscribers sometimes. I can't always remember where we're up to on the cycle of lives.
Well, today's Friday. Next week it will be Sunday, 3 o'clock in the kitchen.
Yes.
The week after will be Saturday, 8:30,
Mukbang.
mukbang. And the week after we're back to Friday in the lounge, 9 p.m, which is just us in us lounge, chilling out, having a chat, catching up about the week. It's been quite a great week for me personally.
Yeah.
What with weight loss, first interview in 3 years. Never doubted my goodness as a person, but did doubt my employability, and that really helped. That interview the other day, it might not have been the right job, but the interview was a really powerful thing, and I would recommend anyone that is seeking work to get out there. And if you don't be too nervous. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. That's all any of us can ever do. That's all I ever am in interviews. I don't put on any airs or graces.
Yeah.
I answer questions. And I'm very me. And it made me feel good to have two people say at the end of that, I would employ you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's important, isn't it? It's really important.
Absolutely.
In terms of just building your confidence, but then also, of course, being yourself. Because when you're not being yourself, it affects your anxiety levels and everything, doesn't it?
It surely does.
You're not being your authentic self.
So we hope some of you have had a chance to catch the Morrison's vlog that we filmed and edited and uploaded earlier this very day.
Well,
and if you haven't, check it out later, because it's a long one. It's proper in depth.
It's a belter. Kat says, just finished watching the Morrison's vlog. Wow, what a selection.
Isn't it great? We were surprised as well, actually. It's just great. It's great to see so much.
Peter has been a TVG Peeps channel member for 5 months.
Hey, cheers, Peter. Your support is much appreciated. And of course, helps us to continue doing this. As all of you channel members and Patreons know, you guys rock.
Yes.
You guys rock.
Glad that you're doing well, Peter.
We've had some lovely gifts and donations over the last week or so as well, which I'm going to be talking about in the allotment vlog on Monday.
Yes.
So
yes. Absolutely. So yeah, welcome one and all. Thank you to all of you that have already given a thumbs up to the live stream. Greatly appreciated. 44 of you. Cheers.
Thank you for the super chat, Denise. And of course, hi, Reese.
Hi, Reese.
You all right, buddy? We don't know how old you are.
Thanks for watching.
We'll do just a generic hi, Reese, and hope that you're young enough to enjoy that and not old enough to think, who are these geeks?
he might think that.
He might think.
And that's fine.
And that's fine, Reese. If you want to think that, dude, you go ahead. By the way, your grandma's lovely.
Yes. Peter says, I also have an almond cow milk maker. Works great.
Oh, Amanda, I'm in love with it. I've just found out as well that my beautiful drag daughter Angharad, who's in the chat tonight with Mum Linda, who's on Us Three Vegans, they have one too. So Linda, if you're watching this, darling, if you've got a fail-safe oat milk recipe that won't curdle in hot drinks, will you let me know? Because I'm thinking oat is probably going to be the cheapest route of making milk. I'm going to try them all. I've got almonds in the kitchen, so I might as well try almond milk as well. But a few people have already said to me, oat milk doesn't curdle. And yeah, as you may know, we've been brand loyal to cocoa for 8 years, but we've all got to start saving in whatever ways we can. And some beautiful human, you know who you are, and I love you. Thank you. Who sent us the almond cow just out the blue, emailed us and said, I've sent you an almond cow and I've given you a PayPal donation. Awesome human being. And so now it's opened a whole new world. Excuse me. Because apparently it's not just plant milk you can do in them. You can make all sorts.
It's a revelation, isn't it?
It is.
It's a revelation. I say a quick shout out to Michael, who we see on Twitter predominantly. Thank you for being here, Michael, and I hope you're well. Yes. Chat is thick and fast tonight, as always.
Oh, apparently Joey Carbstrong has just had a live stream with a farmer.
Oh, nice. Good.
So
Good stuff.
If you fancy something a bit nail biting, get over there after you. Should you fancy?
Yeah. I have to say, I don't necessarily think that I could do it, but I do have respect and appreciation for what Joey Carbstrong does and how he does it. Do you know what I mean?
Fat for cook. It's growing on me. Them mixing supermarkets, mixing non-vegan stuff with vegan stuff. It's growing on me because people have to walk past those vegan items and consciously choose not to get them, but to go towards something that has caused pain, abuse, and cruelty. And that does something, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that they're more prone, like if there was a vegan section, people who weren't vegan would avoid it and ignore it. Whereas if it's mixed in, so it's kind of growing on me a bit, but I get you because I was exactly the same at first. I was like really against it. But now I'm like, well,
yeah,
just maybe.
I know exactly what you
mean.
know.
I think as a vegetarian, having more vegan foods mixed into the vegetarian bits when we were veggie like a decade ago, less than that, but a decade ago, established, permanent vegetarians, or so we thought. I would have probably picked up more vegan stuff.
Yeah.
Had it been kind of mixed in. So, yeah.
I think the other thing as well is with all of the supermarkets, I think they're still figuring it all out. I think there's still a lot of the supermarkets, and obviously I can only speak for the UK, I think they're still trying to figure it out. I think they're trying to figure out like how best to market the stuff, how to have their own brand vegan stuff compete with the name brand stuff because they're all on the same shelves, where to put it in the stores, how to market it the right way. A lot of them are kind of going for like the healthy option. The vegan option is the healthy option because they don't want to lean too much on like, really what they should be saying is everything should just be, if it's vegan, it's the cruelty-free option. In an ideal world, that's really what all the marketing people for the supermarket should be doing. Adam is sitting in his conservatory eating a Quorn ham and mustard sandwich whilst drinking a vodka lemonade.
Ooh, lovely also.
There's no better way to spend a Friday night.
Hey, bless you.
Bless you. That's awesome.
Good on you, lad.
Imran is in the house. Hey, you guys. Happy Friday, dudes.
Oh, turns out, by the way, on this fasting malarkey. Now, here's the thing about the fasting, right? Yes, I've done a bit of research. I've done a bit of reading up because I just wanted to know it was safe. It is. It's completely safe. As long as you're eating every day, a shorter window as you can have for your body to be digesting foods. That's what fasting is. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday this week, I did OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. So I had my dinner in the evening with Jason on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then I didn't eat anything Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No breakfast, no lunch. I may have snacked on a couple of those nights later on, but only within a couple of hours of my dinner. So no breakfast, no dinner, few coffees, cup of OXO when I fancied something, and I've lost just over £5.
It's awesome, isn't it?
But that's in 2 weeks of doing it. And I've actually found I can really do it easy. One of you lovely subscribers said in a comment that, and I thought, that's exactly me. If I start eating in the morning, I don't stop.
Yeah.
Because I've opened the floodgates then, and then I'm like, and even though I can limit myself to lunch, I'm likely to have something air fried on 2 slices of bread or go uptown and have a pasty or whatever. But if I can do without it and lose weight, which is my aim, that's what I want to do, why wouldn't I? And it's working. It's the first thing that's worked for me for ages. So that's got me feeling a lot better as well.
Yeah.
Sorry,
definitely.
Jason, I'm making this all about me. It's because I'm so important.
No, it's been a big couple of weeks though, hasn't it? And I'm proper proud of you. Not just in terms of being dynamic in your approach and flexing and figuring out what works for you and what doesn't work for you, because it's ever evolving. But I'm also really proud of you because you've maintained the 10-10-10 thing, and you've also encouraged and motivated me to do it as well, and to kind of keep on that journey.
We encourage and motivate each other with the 10-10-10, because there's some nights I'm like, if you don't mention it, I'm not doing it. And then they'll be like, should we jump on bike? And under my breath, I'm thinking, fuck off. But I'll go, yeah.
Yeah, it works though, doesn't it? It's working for us.
Yeah.
Adam, you legend. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Got a week off work and off to the seaside for the week on Monday.
Oh, Adam, thank you, mate.
Bless you. Thank you so much.
So much. Where are you going? I'm having a bit of a thing with the sea at the moment. I'm missing it on such a deep level. I can't even explain it. The lovely Mary Karen posted a seaside picture, seaside video actually in the WhatsApp group. There are 2 WhatsApp groups, by the way. They've both been shared. There's Beautiful People, which is general, and then there's one which is just for channel members and patrons.
Yes.
Mary Karen shared this beautiful image of Florida. I cried. Not with sadness.
Longing.
Yes. Exactly that.
Yeah.
Desperation. I'm really missing the ocean at the moment, so I'd love to know where you go, and please vicariously share pictures with us, Adam.
That'd be nice.
In the group.
That would be nice.
So that if I can't be at a sea, at least I can see a sea, and I can share that vicariously with my friends.
You mentioned Mary before. Mary says, I rarely eat breakfast and don't eat until noon. Then they came up with intermittent fasting, lol. That's the way I've eaten most of my life, and now it has a name. Yes.
Do you know, funnily enough, Mary Karen, before I met Jason, I was never a breakfast eater.
It's true.
It's like I never had breakfast. Mm-hmm. I'd probably get hungry sometime mid-afternoon and want some kind of snack, and then I'd have an evening meal, and that was me. So, and I was always slim. Always. And then when I met him, I got into the habit of having a breakfast and enjoying the breakfast, but now I realise I can do without it. Mm-hmm. You know, a big mug of coffee and I'm happy.
We were talking about this, I think we were talking about it briefly, I think yesterday, and we were just saying, like, and it's the same for everybody in the world, isn't it? We are genetically hugely different creatures in terms of how our bodies work, you know, and how, you know, I won't say I couldn't, because obviously I could. I would struggle.
Here's a really easy way to explain it. If I eat for pleasure the amount that Jason eats because he needs to eat that much, I put weight on. Yeah. That's what it boils down to.
There's actually quite a few people in the chat, quite a few people who say, you know, for various reasons, they don't do breakfast.
Yeah.
For various reasons.
Well, I can't believe I haven't tried intermittent fasting before, to be honest with you. I've tried so many other things. I've incorporated the exercise. We try and get physical at the allotment. I've tried to kind of limit what I eat. But this, above all else, has really worked and is working for me. And I'm really pleased about that, because it means that when the Vegan Queen shows come up at the end of June and July, Gemini's going to be looking gorgeous. Because she's up here all the time, tutting when I'm eating.
She tuts a lot, doesn't she?
She does,
especially of late.
I don't blame her.
You know, the last.
Well, right now she's kind of.
Now she's all right.
Yeah, she's kind of happy.
Now she's all right. Michael says, "Oh, almost forgot to like the stream."
If you've forgotten to like the stream, there are nearly 130 of you watching, but merely only 72 likes. We would love you to give the video a thumbs up. You can do that by closing the chat if you're on a mobile device, liking the video, reopen the chat by clicking the little chat bubble, and it will all still be there. It won't like start you again fresh. Thank you. Some of you have already done that. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
We really do appreciate the thumbs up.
We don't just appreciate it, it actually really helps the channel.
It does.
And if you're not aware, I'll just mention very briefly, the YouTube robots are in charge of all of this stuff. All of them, collectively, with the artificial intelligence, are looking down on this channel right now. They're looking at how many thumbs up there are, and they're thinking, should we share this with the rest of the world?
Is it worthy of sharing?
Should we recommend this to other people who may have a similar interest in this kind of thing? Is the algorithm broke? Should we all just go home and give it up? They're thinking all these things, and when you do the thumbs up, they pay attention. That's all I know. That's all I know. Angela says, just watched the Morrisons one. Really surprised by all the new stuff.
Isn't it great?
It's awesome.
It really is great. Had I had more room, I've literally right at this moment got no room in my freezer. Over the last couple of weeks, we've restocked everything back up. And yes, I've got into the pattern now. I am no longer concerned about how much processed food we have. If I see something yellow stickered and I can make a meal around it and surround it with healthy veg or salad, I'm going for it because it saves us money. So our freezer is full again at the moment. Couldn't fit another thing in, literally. Apart from the naan breads we bought today, I managed to get them in. Because,
but naan breads are...
because they're thin. But I like that. I like that our freezer is that full. So you'll know in today's thing, we only really bought fresh or fridged stuff because I've got room there.
Thank you, Michael.
2 more thumbs up. We've got 100, darling.
And I was going to say thank you to everybody else for the thumbs up. Thank you all. Toby says, get down to Brighton with a thumbs up. Yes, we've said this before, haven't we?
Can't wait to come down to Brighton.
Definitely going to get to Brighton at
some
point.
Was a regular weekly haunt of mine. When I worked at Butlins in Bognor Regis in 1987 and 88, I loved Brighton so much.
Following up on Adam, has hired a static home down in Breen, so not as nice as Mary Karen's views in Florida.
Well, I don't even know where Breen is, buddy.
I'm slightly embarrassed to say I don't know either. I don't know where Breen is.
I've never heard of it.
I've heard of it, but I've no idea where it is. I'm totally guessing north. I'm guessing north, but I could be wrong. The north of the UK.
Peter, you're right, of course. Breakfast breaks down into breakfast, which is, I would hope, a commonly known fact now amongst people. So it really doesn't matter what time you do that. You know, you fast from the minute you stop eating the day before until you break your fast with whatever. Because you can break your fast with lunch or dinner.
Oh, animals are innocent. Does that mean that they've just become a channel member?
I think so. Welcome, Animals Are Innocent. Thank you for joining the channel.
That's an awesome thing.
100 thumbs up. 101. Yay!
The scales are balancing. It's what it's all about.
Scales of justice.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Balancing.
Yeah, thank you. It's awesome. We love it. We love it when that happens.
The Batman. I don't know why I said that. There were an horrible, I didn't mention this in the video, but there was an horrible woman in, I'm sure she's not horrible. She might be a really, really nice woman. But can I please make a request? And this is mostly, I think, to people in Northern England. If you walk past someone and they're singing, don't say, you'll have it raining. Because number one, it makes the singer want to smack you right in the face for being so goddamn rude.
Yeah.
Number two, it's got nothing to do with you whether I'm singing or not. If I'm feeling joy, don't do the northernism of, you'll have it raining. You sound like a dick. Don't do it. Thanks.
That's consider yourself told. Whoever's
musical theatre trained, it's like, I'm a good singer. Don't tell me I'll have it raining, because it makes me want to backhand you.
You know
it
what
really
you should
does.
do next time?
It's a horrible
because
thing to say to people.
You can get arrested for backhanding someone.
I would never backhand
I know.
I just, but my immediate reaction is, off.
Turn it
What
around.
A rude thing to say. Well, today in Morrison's, she said that and I went, shut up.
turn it round and say, you know what? You'll have it raining. You'll have it raining.
I just reacted to her very negatively. I was just like, shut up.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I think it really annoyed me.
I do think it is a northernism. I think it's an English northernism.
Well, it's horrible.
It's not pleasant.
It's a horrible thing to say to people.
Yeah.
Imagine that somebody that's the first moment of joy they've had in months or weeks. They're out in the streets singing, and some middle-aged bloke or woman walks past and says, "You'll have it raining." Think about what people might think about what you're saying.
Yeah. Don't
just auto say it. There.
You don't.
Yeah, I've had my gripe now. No, it bothered me though, so I'm glad I've shared it.
Honey Bee says, looking forward to your Morrison's vlog as I need a new shop. I was wrong about my Aldi. They have discontinued the vegan cheese and the pasties now too. I only knew yesterday.
Oh, do you know?
Shocking. Actually, no, it's not that shocking, sadly.
Not with Aldi, unfortunately. Morrison's, I think Honeybees, I think you'll be very surprised at the Morrison's vlog, and I only hope that your local Morrison's has what ours has in, because we do actually talk about that. There's some people mentioned some things to us that we didn't see in our store today.
Yeah.
So it is, like all supermarkets, it's a postcode lottery. Our local Sainsbury's has never had the Plant Pioneers croissants in yet, or the Plant Pioneers cakes, lemon and chocolate cake. And it's a big store.
Yeah.
And they know we live there and we shop there and vlog there all the time.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty awesome. Peter says, Earthengard has an entire vegan fish chip shop in Brighton. Yeah, he was at Vegan Camp Out, wasn't he?
It was. It was called Unity Diner at the time, and he was in a van and he worked on it for about 10 hours. Yeah. Solid.
He grafted the lad, he did. Good for him. Adam says Breen is down by Weston-super-Mare.
Somerset.
Weston-super-Mare.
It's in Somerset, or near Somerset.
There's a classic episode of Bottom with Rick Mail and Ed Edmondson where they're discussing going on holiday to Weston-super-Mare. It's very funny. So thank you for that, and thank you, Victoria, also for clearing that one up for us.
Oh, I think our number 3 mod has arrived. So now that all 3 of them are here, the usual crew, Leanne, Alex and Ashley, their names are in blue. Please be nice to them or they'll ban your ass.
Yes, it's that simple. It's that simple.
Well, please be nice to everybody or they'll ban your ass.
They've got full authority.
There's no need for anyone to be horrible to anybody these days.
Yeah.
There really is.
There's enough going on in the world, enough horrible stuff, without all this needing to be horrible.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We all need to watch our words a bit more.
Yeah. Mods, you're wonderful. Thank you for being here. And as we always say, never expected, but always appreciated. Thank you very, very much for all of the support. And thank you everyone else as well, because we're now on 106 thumbs up. So we're well past the 100 point now at this stage. Leanne is multitasking this evening, cooking dinner, making vegan Rocky Road and 100 vegan sausage rolls to feed my running club after their ultra marathon tomorrow. Woo!
Oh, nice one.
That's awesome.
Lovely.
That's awesome, Leanne. Well, thank you for being here, and I hope it all goes well tomorrow for all that are taking part. Okie dokie. So you're going to just carefully try to scroll down
slightly.
I think Ashley's saying that with reference to what you were talking about before. Rude.
Oh, that woman.
Yes, rude indeed, Ashley. Oh, excuse me. No, we're okay. We're okay, I think. Oh, no, it has jumped a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah. The last post I was looking at was Angharad. So it's really jumped.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is where we were, isn't it? Yeah, there. Yeah, cool. Nice one. Okie dokie. I'm just trying to catch up here.
Oh, do you mean that you'll have it raining? It just means it's a typical. It's been shortened. The full version is stop singing. You'll have it raining. I don't know. It's just that your voice will bring on the rain or something. I don't know.
Adam says Unity Diner is in London. The chip shop in Brighton is called the No Catch Company. Cool. Yeah, well, I mean, you know what? He's got his fingers and thumbs in all the pies.
But it was
You know
only
what I mean?
fish and chips he was doing it. Well, not fish and chips.
Yeah,
At Vegan Camp Out last year.
it was. Yeah.
Speaking of Vegan Camp Out, who's going? Because apparently the numbers have increased this year. I mean, last year the cap was supposed to be 10,000, and apparently around 13,000 went. And a lot of people said it was too much. There were too many people. And I've read that in the Vegan Camp Out group before posts like that get deleted, because they do. But this year, apparently, the cap is 15. So how many are they going to sell tickets to? Because they've already sold 10,000, apparently.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just don't know.
Leanne says, not going. Peter is on the fence. I don't want to get COVID again. Amanda, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thanks, Amanda, darling.
Back at you. Ashley's not going, can't really afford it, if I'm honest. I mean, we've talked about that in previous live streams, and I think in a vlog now and again about the financial aspect, in terms of like, we'd have a really good time just going camping somewhere.
Yeah.
And it'd cost us like a quarter.
I'm just going to get my eyes out.
Oh, I didn't realise you still had them in.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously, because, yeah. Paul's going to take his eyes out
My gigs, promise.
in the background.
They're just there.
You'll be able to see him. It's gross. He's taking his eyes out. Ooh. Sorry. Fat FC UK, no camp out. Corona's still here. Adam would love to go vegan camp out, but have no one to go with. Crying face. After that, that's sad, Adam. That's sad. Although, to be fair, if you've got no qualms, particularly, and you do want to go, I can pretty much guarantee you that there'll be a whole bunch of really wonderful, friendly people there. Because one of the things that we enjoyed the most when we were there, as we said before, is not the guest speakers. It's being around a whole bunch of like-minded people for a long weekend, and just having a really good time and eating really good food. So that is the good part of it. No doubt about it. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're. I mean, it sounds like we're completely dissing it, and we're not at all, because we've been and we loved it when we went in 2019.
Big time.
It was amazing.
It's beautiful.
But there have been some controversial issues, I believe, particularly over the last years, when COVID is more now than it was then, and they had no safety measures at all, and many people got it there. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We're still 50-50, aren't we?
Yeah.
Very much so. Yeah.
We shall see.
Angela. Hi, I've been watching you guys for about 18 months and have watched all the allotment vlogs, and this is the third Friday night live. You do a fabulous job.
Oh, thanks, Angela.
Thank you, Angela. That's a lovely thing. A lovely thing to write, and we genuinely appreciate it. That we've said it before. One of the best things that people can do is just watch the content, which you all do, which is amazing. Because if you didn't, there'd be no point in us creating the content, really. So it is super nice that you all engage with us in the way that you do. It's really, really appreciated.
Yeah, there's I don't know where you're from, Fat for Cook. It's hard to say that. But in the UK there is it's been annual for since 2017 or 18. Last few years, a massive vegan camp out. It started off small, intimate, and fabulous. It's fast becoming very big and commercial. But a lot of people still love to go to it, because when all said and done, it's nothing but vegan food and speakers, and it's like living in a vegan village for a weekend.
Yeah, definitely. That is the really nice part about it, isn't it? Definitely. Dun, dun. So it is, yeah. Quite a few people have commented, and it must very much be a Northern Englandism.
Well, it's, and I think things like that should be called out, because I do think they're absolutely rude.
Yeah.
They're just rude. I was really surprised in Iceland recently. I think I mentioned it in the Iceland vlog, because I sang at the checkout. I'm one of those people, I sing a lot. Sang at the checkout, and the lady behind the counter said, "Oh, what a lovely voice. It's nice to hear somebody singing and happy." And I said, "Oh, do you know what? It's nice to hear a lovely comment like that instead of 'shut up, you'll have it raining.'"
Yeah, definitely. I'm just going to scroll back up in a second, but Muddy is heading off. Night, folks. This old fart is off to bed. Muddy, thank you for being here.
Muddy, thank you for being here, my darling. And thank you.
Yeah, a lot of people are still a bit worried about this whole Shmarona. You know what I mean?
I think we all need to be. I think we all need to be cautious.
We said it before, didn't we? You know, we've had it. We don't want to have it again if we can avoid it.
I'd really rather not have it again, to be honest with you.
Tracy says, still trying to be rather careful as Shmarona cases are climbing again in surrounding counties. As Leroy is still in recovery after surgery, and agree 1000% with Ashley. Don't want to get C again. Yes. And Mary has gone back in time and started watching all our old videos.
Very much fun, because she's been putting comments on them, and that's much appreciated, Mary. Can I call you Karen? Thanks. 2016 was the first one,
right?
But that was literally just a regular camp out, and then it started to.
Yeah.
But it has become. I think people do. I think success eats people, and they want more.
Yeah.
More, bigger, better, more.
That's just the way of the world, though, isn't it?
I know.
It's just the way of the world, you know. And you know, the people who organise these types of things, and it would have been the same with like Northern Green Gathering and stuff like that. It's just, as more people are like, I want to go to this festival, and it gains popularity and more people talk about it, they're like, oh, there's a real buzz, there's a real interest. We need to find a way to allow 5,000 more people to come. It's a real double-edged sword, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. It's a double-edged sword. I'm going to take the opportunity as well, whilst Paul is just scrolling through the thick and fast chats this evening, to just send love and hugs to Mum and Dad, who always tune in to our lives and watch all of our stuff on YouTube.
Your mum just messaged me actually and said, "Tell that bloody son of mine to get you a glass of wine."
Really?
Thanks, Mum.
Really?
She balls.
I was going to say that would have took her 10 minutes to type that. I'm joking, Mum. I'm joking. It wouldn't have taken you 10 minutes. You know, you can actually type relatively fast nowadays. A glass of wine, then, I guess, is
fat for cook. Yes. Well, not our own camp out. Have we thought about our own camping trip, where we would go to a campsite and let other people know, and they could book too, and we could all be together? Yeah, absolutely. And I think that might be something we will probably look into, if not this year, definitely next year.
I love the sound of that.
I know.
That's a great idea.
Well, we talked about it. We said, didn't we, about going to Wales?
Yeah.
In a campsite, letting other people know we were going there, because then we could meet up with the Angharad crew. We can meet up with Leanne and Imran. You know, there's loads more people down there in Wales, people that wanted to come on a camping trip. We could just say to them, we're going to be on this campsite on these dates.
Yeah.
And they've got loads of space.
And if it was Leanne and Imran's territory, then if I'm not mistaken, that's more South Wales, isn't it? And if it's South Wales, then it's closer to get to South Wales for people who are South England, in terms of, like, you know, London.
So yes, the short answer to that question, fat for cook, which I'm quite liking saying now, is yes, we have, and it's probably something we will do. But obviously, we're not ripping off vegan camp out. It'd just be a little, you know,
a gathering.
Yeah,
a little gathering.
Little gathering thing. A nice established campsite.
Yeah. And I think, obviously, in a situation like that, we'd have to have a pretty good idea of how many people, for the campsite's sake, wouldn't we? Unless we just kept it secret and everyone just turned up. We're like, oh, what a surprise! Thank you, Isabel. Yes, we had a little celebration last weekend for 14k subscribers, but we've said we're going to do big celebrations every 5,000, didn't we?
Yes.
Subscribers.
Yeah.
Every time we roll over.
Of course, we'll always acknowledge, like we did on a couple of videos recently, where we've said it's amazing that we've got to 14,000 subscribers, and we thank you all for sticking with us so much.
Yeah.
I'm glad I can call you Karen.
Excellent. Oh, I didn't know that, Peter. Peter says they're doing a second vegan camp out in Australia in October, and they might do one in North America. Wow. So yeah, it's it's big business, isn't it? Let's not beat around the bush. It's big business, and it's that almost sounds like a franchise, Peter. Vegan camp out franchise, maybe. Who knows? But anyway, I wish them every success, because it's still sharing the vegan message when all said and done, and that's important. Yeah, glass of wine.
Oh,
cheers everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. So yes, hopefully we're going to have some weather good enough to be able to go to the allotment tomorrow or Sunday, or both, because we've still got quite a bit to do there, and of course we want to do a nice allotment vlog, because we like to keep you guys up to date with what we're doing.
Yeah, Adam says watched our 10,000 party the other day. What a party!
Yeah, we did it on StreamYard, didn't we? We had loads of guests. Stuart, Angharads, Leanne and Imran.
Yeah.
Other folk.
It was proper nice,
all
wasn't it?
folk came in. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Really gorgeous.
Well, Amanda, trust us when I say you all will be the first to know.
Yeah.
When it comes to that. And we will obviously ensure that we give people as much notice as possible. In terms of organising and trying to get something like that sorted out.
Are you going to be all right while I go and powder my nose? Anyway.
Yeah. Of course I will. Of course I will. Lots of cheers from people. Cheers, everyone. While Paul's having a loo break, I'll cheers you all once more. And I'll also say thank you very much for the 122 thumbs up, which is a mere few off the 130 that are in the house. So thank you, one and all, genuinely. Yeah, Imran, totally agree. Imran, whenever I hear the words big business, I get a cold shudder and wonder how long it'll be before an original and genuine idea becomes stale and pedestrian. Yes, it's a little bit like that saying, isn't it? And I don't want to tar everybody with the same brush, but I'm paraphrasing, but it's like, if you want something ruined, get a committee to look after it. Because you can pretty much guarantee that a committee will inevitably ruin something, in terms of a traditional committee, But yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? In terms of how do you maintain values and integrity when something starts to become huge, vast thing, this big rolling monstrosity, as it were. But fingers crossed.
Excuse me.
Just read Imran's comments relating to vegan camp out, so you've not missed much. Just saying, wondering how long it'll be before an original and genuine idea becomes stale and pedestrian, in terms of, because I said it's big business. It sort of seems like it's becoming big business with the whole vegan camp out thing. And yes.
Thank you, Wendy Melly, for the compliments on our tattoos. And if you'd like to know more about them, we do have a vlog on the channel. You just type tattoo into the search bar on our channel, or if it's not on the channel, just in the YouTube search bar, Those Vegan Guys Tattoo, and our tattoo story will come up, where we take you through everything we've had, when we had it, why we had it, the meaning behind it.
Yes.
And we've got a lot more than you can see. Well, he has, particularly.
Yeah. Van, by the way, just to briefly go back to what we were chatting about before, absolutely. By the way, absolutely. I'm not bashing vegan camp out, and I'm not even opposed to the possibility that something like that could become a type of franchise where you've got them popping off in different parts of the world, a bit like $1 Million Vegan. They're kind of like, they're big over here, but they're big in other parts of the world as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. I'm not opposed to that. It is about getting the message out there, but it's values and integrity as well
It's
with
all,
the message.
It's all about the core of it. If the core remains the same, which is about highlighting, celebrating veganism, brilliant.
Yeah. Yes,
Brilliant.
yes. Mary says
it becomes about money.
Yeah. My glass is empty. Please hold. Nice. Angela says, I remember a big vegan camp in the early 1980s. We had space on animal sanctuaries. It was amazing. Pioneers in the 1980s. Absolutely brilliant. We were talking about that just today, weren't we? About Linda McCartney.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, can we just acknowledge for a moment? I don't think she necessarily gets enough credit. And I hope that those of you that watched the Morrison's blog also liked the little clip of Carolina Hearn, who is another really sad loss.
Yeah.
An incredibly talented writer.
Yeah.
A genius comedian. She was a genius comedian, that woman, and a brilliant actor, gone far, far, far too soon. But the same with Linda McCartney. She was a pioneer. Because I've been eating, like we all say, oh, it was hard being vegan 10 years ago, except for Linda McCartney's stuff. That's been out like nearly 30 years. Linda McCartney's Deep Country Pies. In fact, they might be 30 years old.
Could be. Yeah. It's close, isn't it, if they're not?
I think they are next year, because I'm sure it was 93 that they came out, Linda McCartney pies, and I've been eating them ever since. What an amazing woman. She sat in the kitchen one day having a lamb Sunday dinner with the family, looked out the window and saw lambs, put a knife and fork down and said to Paul, I can't do this anymore. I can't eat them while I'm looking at them. What are we doing? And the Linda McCartney Food Company was born of that moment, and the entire family became vegetarian. Linda, if she were alive now, would be a massively influential vegan. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Definitely.
So, thank you, Linda, for all you did.
Yeah, wherever you may be, in whatever place or space.
To the memory of Linda.
Yes. Ashleen, thank you for being here. You're late, but it doesn't matter, because you was ordering vegan Ukraine food from Ukrainian refugees that have just moved to Spain, and she wanted to support them. And that's
nice.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Why? Tell us a bit more about that, Ashleen. I need detail. Have they started a cart? Have they got in a shop? If they've got in a shop, did they get in there pretty quickly and get all the equipment to get set up?
I assume they would.
What kind of food are they selling? What did you buy?
Let us know. Interesting. Really interesting. That. Really interesting. Mary is back. Okay, I'm back with a full glass of vino. Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers, Mary, darling.
Cheers.
Cheers to every one of you, you beautiful people.
Yes. Ah, nice. It's just the Penguin Sands, by the way, if anyone's interested, from if you're in the UK, Penguin Sands from Sainsbury's, Merlot.
While I'm talking, by the way, about powerful, influential and very talented women, can I also mention, because a song came into my head the other day and I've been singing it ever since, and I found it on YouTube, Natalie Cole. She didn't get half it as much credit as she should have done. Just saying that.
Just to catch up on what you'd asked, Ashleen. Facebook groups, delivery to homes only, cooking from their own kitchen as they don't have restaurants since they just moved to Spain a month ago. So that kind of gives us a little bit more info. Thank you for that, Ashleen. Thanks for sharing that.
What did you get, Ashleen? Because I'm really interested in that, because, as you know, not so long back on the channel, we cooked Ukrainian/Russian borscht, but we did the Ukrainian version, because apparently, if I remember rightly, the Russian version has, by and large, potatoes and meat in it. The Ukrainian version doesn't. So I borrowed the potatoes from the Russian version and made Ukrainian borscht. If any of you are interested, that recipe vlog is on the channel it is one of the most beautiful soups I've ever eaten in my life. You've got to be a beetroot fan.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be a beetroot fan, because the predominant flavours from it are beetroot, lemon and dill. It's beautiful.
It really is, isn't it?
It's a beautiful
Yeah.
soup. But I'd like to learn some more about Ukrainian food, and like, I might do a bit of reading up on it.
Well, that's how you learn a lot of the time,
Yeah.
isn't it? Adam is off to Far's Sanctuary next weekend for their open day. Can't wait to meet the animals, especially the pigs. God, I love pigs so much.
You know, we would absolutely love to go to that, but what did we work out the drive was?
It's a long drive for us. I think it's 2.5 hours or something.
So going and coming back in the same day would be like, let's say 6 to 6.5 hours of driving for Jason.
I'm not the young sprite that I used to be.
In one day.
Yeah.
And of course, Saturday's gone then, so no time at the allotment, no.
Yeah. But we are...
I would love to go.
We will at some point in the future be visiting Far Sanctuary, without a doubt. We have that connection with them now, and we were going to continue to support them. I'm really glad
to do a little road trip, where we kind of stop off at a few places and stay in a B&B here and there.
I would love to do that.
I know.
We just need a new car. That's all, babes. Just need a new car.
Well,
we'll get that sorted at some
5 years
point.
Then.
Yeah, but I'm glad that Adam mentioned that he was going, because it allows us to give a shout out as well. It kind of gives us a nod and a memory jog to just shout out Far Sanctuary, because obviously we have that connection with them now, and we're going to continue to support them.
There's the vlog on the channel where I talk to the lovely Lenka about the fabulous work that Far's Sanctuary do. So that's something else, again, you can search actually on the channel, or if you're searching it just in YouTube, those vegan guys, Far's, F-A-R-S Sanctuary, and the vlog will come up. There's details there of how you can donate. You can find out about their fabulous Far's fundraising page on YouTube, where they do constant raffles and prizes and things to raise funds. But it's more about the incredible work they do there. So do check that out, please do.
Definitely. Leanne says, Linda fed me through my teenage years. What a wonderful human she was.
Wasn't she, Leanne?
Couldn't agree more. Yeah, couldn't agree more. It was nice to see her in the Beatles documentary as well.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, because it was
relatively... She was like...
It was early days, wasn't it? All of that. Yes. And Imran says, big up the old school vegans and OG animal liberation front activists for helping us make the change.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. Let's try and scroll down a little bit. Sarah says, I went to Hearn's today looking for those cheesecakes. Unfortunately, they didn't have any log.
Oh, I bet they only had a fine art. That's the thing about Hearn. Sometimes it's like they've got something in for like a week.
She did get a vegan Easter egg, that.
And then it's gone, oh, well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, in today's Morrison's vlog, the cheesecakes were in there. We've never seen them in there before. Suddenly, there they were, next to the pasties and the sausage rolls and the pies.
Yeah, it's just a complete gamble, isn't it? Half the time, to be fair, it is a complete gamble.
Peter, thanks for the super chat. If Putin went vegan, would he be nicer? No. Your veganism is not the. You're still judged on who you are as a person. Well, I do anyway. I don't auto accept someone because they're vegan. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. And Putin is a narcissistic warmonger. I
would like to think that statistically speaking, I would like to think that people who are vegan are less angry. So by that rationale, I would hope that if Putin was vegan, he'd be less angry. And maybe he'd just chill out a little bit more, and things could just, everyone could just get on. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Anywho, thank you for the super chat, Peter.
Adam says, Linda McCartney quarters are on the menu for Saturday night. I shall be enjoying them whilst watching my beloved villa. I know you don't like football.
Fair dues.
No, but we do love Linda McCartney quarter pounders. They're still our favourite burgers.
Yeah, I'll do this for Adam, just to kind of try and get into the spirit for a second. Up the villa! Up the villa! I don't even know what that means, but there you go. I heard someone say it once. I nearly did it again then, louder. But I saw his face and I thought best of it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yes, Peter. We haven't actually seen it yet, but I was aware.
Yeah, What Putin Eats in a Day by Gorgie Man.
Yeah.
Random.
Nice one.
He's a random egg, that Gorgie.
He's a funny guy. Oh, that was it, Alex. Yes, there was a conversation about that in the WhatsApp group today. Thank you for reminding me, because I think that was relating to Adam's rather rubbish stint at work today, and coming across some fool, being angry for no reason. So yeah, being vegan, being calmer, being more chilled and more relaxed about things, but then getting angry for the animals, I suppose. Because that's needed at times, isn't it? Oh. There we go. Angela says, I have several Linda McCartney cookbooks, which I still use all the time. Yeah, she was a legend. And I love the fact that she's got this legacy. This awesome legacy that's just going on and on and on. Do you know what I mean? I bet she'd be so chuffed.
Oh, she would.
Not just with the legacy, I meant with the way that the world is changing in terms of vegan.
Well, that's why I said I think she would be a very passionate and outspoken vegan now.
Yeah.
She would have started off vegetarian, but as most of us do, when we realise the horrors of the dairy and the egg industry, and we realise that as vegetarians we're still a part of that, we make the change, don't we?
Yeah.
Because we're in it for the animals.
Oh, Ashleen, thank you so much for the super chat.
Oh, she's ordered borscht, Ashleen! I want some!
Oh, borscht, salad and potato cakes.
Potato pancakes.
Oh, potato pancakes, sorry, that sounds delightful. Yeah.
I'd wrap the salad in the potato pancakes and dip it in my borscht. Think I'm joking? I'm not.
Leanne says, I need lessons in calmness. I'm like a volcano about to erupt almost constantly. Leanne, that's no way to live, is it? Come on now. Bit of meditation, bit of simple breathing and calmness. Don't get me wrong, I get like that sometimes.
I don't allow myself to stay like that for too long because I know it's damaging.
Yeah.
Because I spent a lot of time after the horror. I spent, well, not really a lot of time, but there was a significant period of my recovery afterwards where I was so furious about what had happened. And then I was like, this is not doing me any good at all.
Yeah.
And so I changed it. I started to pity the people that had done it.
I pity the fool.
I won't let people get me kind of. I'll get riled up now and again, like with her today, and I'll say, shut up! And I'll carry on with my vlog, because or with Amy, the troll on the channel not so long back. I'll take it so far and then I'll be like, bye bitch.
Yeah.
You're blocked forever. Come back with another name. I'll know it's you and I'll get rid of you again. But I enjoy the calmness of life too much.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to be a bit like with the whole calmness thing. It's nice to be like a bit like Mr. Miyagi from Karate Kid. You kind of, most of the time you're just ambling around, nice and chill. But when you need to, you have a moment where it's like, Baka! And then you're back to calm again. Ashley says, please, never again, Jace. But Adam says, just scroll down a second. Jason, you've made my day. Yes, yes, yes. Up the villa. Whilst I'm just going to take a moment.
I want to talk about this.
I'm going to go in the kitchen because I've just said that and it's obviously angered you. It's angered you greatly that I just said.
Oh, I'm not angry.
I'm going to go to the kitchen and show people the treats that we've got to have when we watch Picard later on.
I'm more bemused.
Bemused? I'm just trying to get into the spirit of things.
I know, but you rip football horribly.
I do not.
You do. You say it's a.
I just don't believe that they should be paid what they get paid. I've never undervalued or underappreciated the skill of the sport. I just don't believe they should get paid what they get paid. Just like I don't even believe boxers should get paid what they get paid, and they get smacked in the head. Do you know what I mean? That's just my thoughts, anyway. Oh, it's very warm in here.
Michael, if you've never tried borscht, I honestly highly recommend it. Check out my recipe on the channel. It's like it's a typical Franken recipe. I checked out several and thought, right, so that's core. Okay, right, yeah, I can do it this way and add this and add that. It was absolutely beautiful.
So
very strangely, well, not strangely, because Tamcon said when I first made it, try some cold, and I did, and it's just as nice. Because apparently sometimes it's served ice cold as well, borscht.
Yes, yeah. So, just wanted to mention, obviously, those of you that have already, you awesome people, have already watched the Morrison's vlog, you'll know about this already. But this is our little treat for this evening, for later on when we're watching Picard. Over the spoon, zingy lemon cheesecakes.
We got them from Morrison's today, but they've also got little mini trifles. Same company, Over the Spoon. If you've seen the Morrison's vlog, you've seen it. Whereas these were from Sainsbury's and they're £1, aren't they?
Yeah, and whilst we're on the subject of Sainsbury's as well, I got the last 3 packets of these off the shelf the other day. We were in Sainsbury's today. They've been replenished. So if you have got a Sainsbury's near you, I know some of you are aware of this. I'm harping on about this because these are genuinely awesome.
They're beautiful.
Not sponsored in any way, shape or form.
They're like cappuccino peanut M&Ms.
They're £1
Lovely.
At the moment in Sainsbury's, £1. But I think the normal price is £1.40. So even at that price, even at £1.40, they're an absolute bargain and they are delightful.
That's I'll have two together. And they're actually cappuccino coloured. Look. Cappuccino coloured.
Yeah. So there you go.
Crispy shell. Chickpea in the middle that feels like a peanut. Beautiful sweet cappuccino flavour. Gorgeous. Oh, Mary. Wow. Mary worked in a bank and had a bank robbery. Yeah, it was a tough thing. The thing was as well, it was just us two. Just us two. Nobody else there. I mean, I'm glad there was nobody else there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it was just us two and 4 hooligans.
I've said this before.
Masks, sledgehammers, knives.
I think I said it in the Goji documentary. I can't remember. I'm glad I was there. I know that sounds just, well, those of you who know us will know what I mean by that. But in its simplest form, I'm glad I was there for a multitude of reasons. So yeah.
And I'm selfishly glad you were there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we got through it together, didn't we?
Yeah.
I would actually like to just confirm the fact that I do think I am, as I said in the last vlog I spoke about it, and it's not something you ever get over. I think I'm more over it than I've ever been at this point. Do you know what I mean? I will always play a part in my life. I will always have hypervigilance. I'll always be cautious around groups of young men, especially loud young men. I'll always be cautious at night. I never want to work where I have to leave a premises at night when there's less people around. All these things are permanent features now. But, you know, for the most part, over it.
Yeah. Yes. I think Michael is heading off, or he may have already headed off, but if he has, or if you're still here, Michael, say good night.
Good night, Michael. If he's gone already, he'll come back and watch the end, so good night, good sir.
All the best. Yeah. Oh, thank you all, by the way, for the thumbs up. 134 thumbs up on the live stream.
What do you think about the plant milk, by the way? A couple of people have asked.
Oh, yeah. I've had it on my cereal for the last 2 mornings. Shake it in the morning, exactly the same as I'd shake a carton of cocoa milk. Pour it on the cereal. Tastes great. Really like it. Like, genuinely really like it. I'm really interested for Paul, or for us, but mainly Paul, to make oat milk next. I think that's the next try, isn't it?
Oat and almond, because I've got both in.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd like to do both.
Yes, definitely. I thought I'd highlighted. I think I've highlighted where we were up to. Leanne says, I'm married to a beetroot hater, so no borscht for me.
Make your own, Leanne. You can have a plate of mash in garden.
Adam says, I agree the pay in football is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to bring you both an Aston Villa scarf at Grub Club, you know, for them cold days. I don't know how I feel about that, Adam. I don't know how I feel about that. And, you know, also, genuinely, there's the potential that if I walk around our hometown wearing an Aston Villa scarf, you know, I could have abuse hurled at me. I don't know if I want to invite that upon myself. Do you know what I mean? Slightly tongue-in-cheek, of course, dude. Slightly tongue-in-cheek.
Yvonne, that's a very interesting question, and I actually don't know. Do they have the same intensity of flavour as their sisters? Because if they do, then I would say yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I think it's all about the pungency, the earthiness of the flavour, the sweet earthiness of the beetroot flavour that adds that. And of course, it's in large part the dill, because you add a shed load of dill to it. It's a proper dill heavy soup. It's very easy to make though. So nice. Oh, Alex, I don't know if you noticed, Alex, on the vlog the other day when I was buzzing about the interview, I had the mulled cider tea. It's quite lovely. Bird and blend mulled cider.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice, very refreshing, very light, gorgeous. Just up a, sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
Up a tiny bit. This is for fat for cook, but I'm only going to do a little bit of it. You can record it if you want to and play it on repeat. A gentle breeze from Hushabye Mountain softly blows for Lullaby Bay. It fills the sails of boats that are waiting to sail your troubles away.
Nice.
There you go.
Liked that. I was rocking to it gently from side to side. Very nice.
It's a lovely song, that. I love that film, though. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, great movie.
Yeah.
And of course, the guy that plays the granddad, the colonel, you know, the guy that floats off in the shed thing.
The granddad,
Lionel Jeffries.
Oh yeah.
He's the guy that made. The Railway Children original film, which will always be the best. However, I'm very excited about the new one coming out because Jenny Agut's in it. I think it's going to be a very different film, but I think I'm still going to really enjoy it just because it's, you know, I love that world.
Adam, you're correct, Jason. I always advocate for supporting your local team. You guys are Oldham Athletic.
We are indeed.
Yeah. I think I've been to one Oldham Athletic
Been
match.
a bit of controversy up here lately. I don't know about Oldham Athletic. I've seen bits in Oldham Times. I just kind of go, oh, right, and then skip on past. I don't hate it. I don't hate football, but there just seems to be a lot of controversy in it. Even in local football.
Piece of Ali, thank you for being here. Just wanted to give you a shout out and say thanks for being here because you said, hello, sorry I'm late. We'll catch up. How are you? We're doing good. We're doing good, all things considered. Yeah. Thank you for asking.
Should we have a little bit more wine and then start winding down?
Yes.
And get ready to watch our Picard.
Yes, and the vegan vlogger, I'll also give you a little shout out as well because you're late, but you're here and it's appreciated. So thank you. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, interesting stuff. Just before I get some more wine, look at this. Look at this, everyone. I'll give you a sneak preview. Paul's been helping me a little bit.
Yeah,
Paul's been helping me a little bit with my lyrics in terms of songwriting, because sometimes I'm in the zone and it comes very naturally, and then other times I really struggle. Paul being having excellent command of the English language and being a writer and a poet and all that stuff has been helping me. So here's a sneak preview of one song, and here's a sneak preview of another song.
Can I read them? The chorus I wrote.
Yeah.
It was well the song. They can have a sneaky peek, can't they?
I think it's that one, isn't it?
So I'm not going to.
Is it that one?
Yeah. Can you see the things that I see when you look outside? Shouldn't they be free like we are? So let's turn the tide. That was the second bit. The first bit is they don't have a voice, but we do, and we're using it. They don't have a choice, but we do. Let's make better ones.
Let's make better ones now.
Let's make better ones now.
Yeah, he knows it. He wrote it. Anyway, so that's just a little.
It's nice for us to collab on something that Jason are doing musically, though, because that's quite a rare thing.
It is, but maybe it'll be a less rare thing in the future.
Well,
who knows?
Yeah,
who knows?
I will always help with lyrics. Always.
Yes, definitely.
Animals are innocent. Thank you so much for the super chat and for our little Easter treat. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you. Means a lot.
Thank you, love.
Bless yous. Bless yous all. But bless animals are innocent as well. Greatly appreciated. Oh no, Adam, why did you mention that? You got me worried now.
Wow.
The new Wonka film will be out soon. Not sure if it's needed, but we'll watch it. Talking about new old films, I just hope they don't remake Back to the Future. That's a classic, and leave it alone. They won't remake Back to the Future.
I don't know anything about this new Wonka film.
I don't.
Are they remaking it, or is it a second? The only reason I'm not having an epileptic fit about the Railway Children, because I would, trust me. I did when ITV did a series. I was just like, leave it alone. It's brilliant. It's a classic piece of British cinema. Let people enjoy it. You don't need to remake it. The only reason I'm up for this new film is because it's a follow-on. It follows on from the original story. They're not remaking it. I'd be really angry. Honestly, I would. It angers me, that kind of stuff. Leave stuff alone.
Yeah, I generally agree with that sentiment. You know that.
Honeybees, we're watching. We've not seen the trailer for season 3 though. We're on season 2 now, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we're loving it.
We're loving it. The
season 3 is the final season, isn't it?
Yeah, season 2 has been brilliant. Season 3 is the final season, and I can kind of understand them releasing a bit of a teaser trailer for it because they've actually finished shooting season 3. It's done.
Imran, we did know that Will Smith's been banned from the Academy for the next 10 years, and that he resigned from his membership, and apparently he's in a rehab centre at the moment. And said it before, and I said it in a vlog, and I'll say it again. When somebody cheats on you in a marriage, whether you're on a break or not, you will never get over that. And I think Will is damaged goods because Jada had a relationship with a guy called August when they were on a break. And he didn't hit Chris Rock at the Oscars, in my opinion. He hit August because his head's messed up with all this stuff. I love Will Smith as an actor, but I've got no sympathy for him right now. I think what he did was utterly appalling.
Yeah. It was.
The more I've thought about it, the more appalled I've been. That was 15 million viewers on international television, and so many of his young fans have seen that, and now that's become justified, especially the smug look on his face as he walked away from that hit, and then his stupid son tweeting, and that's how we do it.
I didn't know about that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
But I have a thing with the Smiths anyway, to be honest, because when their son was vegan, they intervened because they were so worried about him and got him eating meat again without doing any kind of research on veganism and what he should be eating. Just, oh, we need to get him eating meat again. And so I'm already like,
I think there's a bit of I think like some people, not us collectively. I don't think any of us. I think some people are under the misconception that like celebrities don't have personal problems or relationship problems or have their kids threatening to divorce them or not divorce them, but you know what I mean. And they go through exactly the same things as many of us do and the same struggles. Update from Adam there on the Wonka film, I think.
Yeah, I'm just reading Amanda. I bought some matcha tea and added sweetener and oat milk, but didn't like it. Any suggestions? I'm a Yorkshire tea girl. Continue to drink your matcha because the thing about matcha is it's actually really good for you. It aids weight loss. It's got so many benefits. Look it up. It's basically powdered green tea. So if you can knock one back now and again, Amanda, it will do you good. Stick to your Yorkshire tea, girl, if that's your main thing. But have a matcha now and again because it's really good for you. So yeah, Peter says the new Wonka film is a prequel to Willy Wonka.
Yeah,
that's very interesting. Why is there a book before that? Was there a book before it? Because it's Roald Dahl, isn't it?
No.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah, no, I think it is, isn't it?
I think it's Roald Dahl.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I was thinking of the Wizard of Oz. Sorry. Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
It's not Roald Dahl.
No, I know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting. So is it? Oh well, yeah. Is it?
Well, we'll find out.
Is it based on a book or is it something just new they've come up with?
Yeah, Adam says, yeah, new film Wonka is being filmed as a prequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Interesting. Simone says they're also planning to remake The Crow, the one with late Brandon Lee. Me as a goth girl from this era is having a hard time with it. I think I just caught the last bit of that before the chat went.
Sorry.
Okay, it's fine. It does that.
I don't even know where we were.
Oh, it was Simone's comment about The Crow. There it is. Yeah. Hard time digesting this idea. Yes, Simone, as a huge fan of The Crow film and Brandon Lee, a remake of The Crow, that does not sit well with me at all. In fact, I nearly just sicked up into my own mouth a little bit.
Peter,
sorry.
I don't think Elliot is going to be introduced as a new character, is he? I think Elliot is still playing the same character, just changed slightly. By the way, have you seen Elliot lately?
Awesome.
He's gorgeous.
Awesome.
I saw him. I saw a topless picture on. So obviously he's had full top surgery now. I saw a topless picture on Instagram, and I was just like, "You beautiful young man. You beautiful young man. You look incredible." It proper like
to turn a phrase.
Warms my heart.
To turn a phrase, it's kind of that whole thing around. You know, when you see someone and you're like, that person's comfortable in their own skin. Mm-hmm. It was literally that, wasn't it?
And can I just call out the British government who have not included trans people in the ban on conversion therapy? How up your own arse, Boris, and all your crew, do you have to be? Wake up, moron. I know he's not watching, but just in case.
I would love to have half an hour in a room with Boris Johnson, to be honest. I'd be happy enough with 10 minutes in a room with Boris Johnson. I don't think it'd make much difference, but I'd still take and welcome the offer, an opportunity to try and impart something.
Tracy, you're dead right, darling. Although the first time I tried matcha, I hated it, and then I got used to it, and I actually kind of enjoy it now. But it's to me, it's a beneficial, it's a health beneficial and dietary supplement thing that I can enjoy, but I don't want one all the time. But yeah, I get you.
Simone says the character of Sarah in The Crow made me have my first undercut back then. I still can identify with her, all her pain and sorrow about missing those who cared most for her. Yeah, totally get that. It's just an awesome film in so many different ways. So yeah, I think Cycling with Russ is in the house. Better late than never, Russ. Thank you for being here, good sir. Evening, gents. Damn, I've missed the live again. FFS. Hope you're both well and enjoying this weather we've had today, lol. Yeah, it's been all kinds of weird.
Well, it got crazy this afternoon, didn't it? We had, I don't know what it was like up your end. As we've noticed, weather can be very local sometimes, but we had hail and snow and rain in waves this afternoon. It's very strange.
It's been a weird day.
It was
Weather-wise.
gorgeous this morning. Gorgeous. And then it went poo.
Yeah.
Bit poo.
I'm kind of rocking, Adam, I'm rocking a bit of a kind of 90s undercut, and I've been for some time because I never had longish hair as a kid or as a teenager, not like as it is now. So I'm kind of in my later years, I'm kind of embracing the 90s undercut myself.
Victoria. That actually sounds like a Victoria Wood sentence. You wouldn't enjoy it, Jason. I've had 10 minutes in a room with Jacob Rees-Mogg, wouldn't want to repeat it.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Oh, that's just class. Absolute class. Wonderful.
Oh, right. We should give everyone the 5-minute warning.
Yes, that's
now,
fair.
So that you can finish your conversations. But of course, there are links to our WhatsApp groups. I'm afraid that the one for members and patrons has only been shared with members and patrons and will only be shared with members and patrons. That's one of the perks, of course. But there is another group called Beautiful People on WhatsApp, which has been linked in the community tab several times. And we, of course, we have our group on Facebook, which is That Vegan Group, Vegan Food and Friendships. But if you just type in That Vegan Group, it should come up. If you answer the question and promise to be a good, nice person in the group, you're more than welcome in there. And it's full of lovely people where you can have a chat anytime about anything, really. So that's one thing that we are extremely lucky. And I know a lot of YouTubers talk about their subscriber base and how amazingly they are. And I'm sure that everyone feels that, but we feel it, see it, read it, share it every single day.
True.
True. We've got an amazing group of people that have joined us.
Jane says, Jane Paraplegic Gardener says, stop the press, think I might faint. Hubby's taking me out on date night on Monday, movie and dinner.
Oh, beautiful, Jane. Have a gorgeous time. I love both of you.
That's awesome.
That's lovely.
Yeah. Tracy says, we're to have snow tomorrow yet again in the northeast United States, just starting a bunch more tomatoes, peppers, pansies, and colliers this morning. Seriously, over the chilly, dreary weather.
I know.
Yes.
We can't wait to get stuff out now, but I don't want to take the risk just yet until we're sure that the final frost has occurred, because we've got all our babies that we've spent weeks propagating. We only want to get them out when it's safe to get them out. But we'll see what we can do tomorrow. Some of them might need repotting and putting in the greenhouse so that they can acclimatise to a less warm environment. So we'll see
what's going on.
And that will all come out on Monday's allotment vlog, no doubt. But if at the end of this vlog you're thinking, I wanted to carry on watching these guys, which would be a lovely thought, and thank you for that so much. We do have the Morrison's vlog that we uploaded today, which is basically 56 minutes with us in Morrison's, showing you everything we could lay our hands on in there. The day before that, I uploaded a vlog. Today was huge. It's titled, which was about my day and my fasting and dealing with trolls. Before that, we had our meals vlog. Before that, we had our previous allotment vlog. The channel is absolutely chock-a-block full of stuff. All you've got to do is look. You've got Jason singing and playing his own songs on the channel. You've got some vegan queens on the channel. You've got really deep chats about mental health, shopping vlogs, easy vegan recipes, lives like this. What more could you ask for? Me bum!
That was almost as bad as me saying up the villa. You know what I mean? You need to be careful.
I'm sorry about that. I thought I would end that moment with something utterly ridiculous, and I'm glad I did.
Should we say our goodbyes and maybe I'll play us out? And just let people have a little.
Yeah.
Just play us out, and then we can just click end, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we do that? Awesome. Oh. Oh, Denise.
Oh, Denise. Firstly, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
If you can now clip, YouTube videos apparently. So I'll see if I can. I might need you to have a look back through it and tell me the timestamp, so I can find it.
That would be helpful.
And I'll try and clip it for you and send it you on Facebook. So message me on Facebook, my love. Thank you, all of you, for joining us. It's been a lovely night. It always is when we get to sit and chat with you guys. Please do watch the allotment vlog on Monday, because there are some gifts and some donations which need highlighting and mentioning, and we'll be sharing them there because they're relevant for there. But to anyone that has sent us a PayPal donation or a gift over the last couple of weeks, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
So much.
Genuinely.
It means the absolute world to us, and it really helps.
It massively helps. It really does. And it's going to continue to help us to, establish our allotment plot, and really make it the best plot it can possibly be.
Yeah. As you'll see on Monday.
Yes.
I love you, mister.
Love you.
Love you guys. We'll see you again soon. Jason's going to play us out. And while he does, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Let me know when you're ready to stop, and I shall.
Well, you decide.